Corey, can you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Awesome. We're going to go right into questions for offensive lineman Corey Gaynor. Just a reminder, if you have questions, please use the hand raise function and wait till you're called upon. First up, we're going to go to Christopher Stock from Inside the U. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, Corey, curious about maybe what you've seen on film with their defensive line, particularly up front with the tackles, what you've noticed from those guys.
Yeah, it's the defensive tackles. They play very sound football. They play a lot of fronts, so they get moving pieces, moving around. So we just got to be ready for different looks and stuff like that.
Awesome. Next, we're going to go to Matt Shodell from Kane Sport. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Corey. I was curious, from your perspective, a big game like this, how important is it you guys establish the run, sort of take the pressure a little bit off De'Aaron, get that portion of the offense going?
Yeah, every game it's important to establish the run game. Like you said, it takes pressure off of our passing game. So we're going to try to establish the run.
Awesome. Next, we're going to go to David Furones from the Sun Sentinel. David, go ahead.
Hey, Corey, you're one of the guys that was around the last time this team faced Clemson, of course, the ACC championship game in 2017. What do you feel makes this year's team better equipped to handle such a game this year?
I would say just unity, togetherness. We're a very close team. We all look out for each other. We hold each other accountable. And maturity. We're all getting older as years go on.
Awesome. Next up, we're going to go to Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Corey. I know Coach Lashley has brought this up, but you guys haven't given up a sack yet this year as an offensive line. And I wonder how much pride you guys sort of take in that, considering everything that kind of went through last year with the negative attention on that. And just, I guess, is there internal pressure between each other to not be the first guy who gives up a sack? Is that something that you guys kind of challenge yourselves about?
I mean, yeah, it's great that we haven't given up a sack, but every week is a new week, and it's a new test. So we really don't pride ourselves that much on that because the numbers can change. So we're just going to keep doing our job and keep working hard.
Awesome. Next, we're going to go to David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David, go ahead.
Hey, Corey. A couple of quick ones from me. First, the offensive line, again, like people have been saying, does seem a lot more, I don't know if comfortable together. Obviously, a lot of you guys started together last year. How much did just having like a full season together and then an off season help? And then also just adding Jared, how much do you think he's kind of helped?
Yeah, we went through some growing pains, and that's expected with such a young offensive line, such a young unit. We worked extremely hard this offseason. We're continuing to work extremely hard every single day. Adding Jared has been huge. He's a mature guy. He's got more starts than me or Scaife. So he's a guy that's played a lot of football, and he's helped us tremendously.
And then for Zion and Ja'Kai, you mentioned obviously they were really young last year, got thrown right in. Just what are in the last 365 days basically? What's the biggest area you can kind of point to where they've maybe changed the most?
Maturity. The offensive line is a developmental position, so every year we keep learning. So there's really no ceiling for guys on the O-line. You just continue to get better. You learn stuff new.
Thanks.
We're going to go to Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan, do you have a question for Corey? Okay, let's go to Tom D'Angelo from the Palm Beach Post. Tom, do you have a question for Corey?
Yeah. Hey, Corey. Corey, talk about you guys. Manny mentioned this yesterday. This is a game that Clemson is used to being in. You guys haven't been in a lot of these games. How does that, how does that play out for you guys? What does that mean for this game?
It's just the next game. If we treat it like a Super Bowl or the next game, it's the same thing. So we're all focused on this football team, and we're just ready to go play football on Saturday.
Awesome. Corey, thanks for taking the time to talk with us, and good luck this Saturday.
Thank you, guys. Goodbye.